Hello everyone. This time I'm going to be playing a game that people generally seem to enjoy a little bit more than Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's a classic from the Super Nintendo era, Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. It's really one of my top 5 Super Nintendo games, easily. I just have a lot of good memories from this game, played it all the time as a kid, and it's just so much good stuff. I really can't gush about this game enough. You're gonna hear plenty of it, don't worry about that. But I like kind of the aesthetic, the design. You'll notice it's sort of like a kid's storybook, and it really fits that well. It continues with that. Even in the designs of the levels and everything, it just feels like it fits. And I think this is probably one of the few Mario games I have any interest at all in Let's Playing. But there's so many little things, like the stork getting blindsided and just... I like that animation. It's kind of cute. It's little things like that that make me like this game. But it appears those babies have been kidnapped, which is terrible. I've never condoned kidnapping, even in fiction. Oh, it appears... Well, thankfully, only one of the babies has been kidnapped. Luckily for that baby, it's just falling into the sea. Much better. Well, babies are very good at swimming. Like that. I like that the narrator feels the need to go, oh no. It's a cute little thing, cute little touches that really make this game stand out to me. Yoshi's just kind of chilling on his island, having a good time, and something... Little baby Mario. There is one thing people criticize this game for, which I'll discuss, and I can sort of see it, but we'll explain that when it's relevant. Oh, baby seems to have dropped something. A piece of paper. Perhaps he was scribbling notes for what he wanted for Christmas on. I don't know what babies usually write about. Maybe birthday presents, since he was just about to be born. I don't know, a map? Yoshis can't read. Come on now. Apparently he was going to GBZAR? I think Yoshi reading a map is just silly enough to make me laugh. I don't know why, it's just a little image of his little green hands holding a raggedy piece of paper. And K-Mac is very displeased, because Koopas can kidnap 2 children, but they can't just kidnap 1. But I also like that K-Mac's house is very rotty and lousy. Like he's just got a little stew going in the oven. He's really just not a very well-furnished house. He has 1 candle and a little hook. That's all he's got. No wonder the kid's kidnapping things. He doesn't know what he wants. But good lord, these graphics are beautiful in the opening cinematic. I don't know why I'm calling this a cinematic. It was made in 1995. Cinema was not invented until 87, at least. And I like the little toady trying to catch up with the other 3. This thing... Even in the opening, it makes me chuckle. It's just very cute. But I'm going to cut the opening off, because it's been going on for quite some time now. And we'll get in to the real stuff. And you can play on one of 3 files, doesn't matter which. I'm just going to start one. But as we can see now, Yoshi is clearly a bigot. Not a racist, because he's hanging out with people that are all different colors, but he only hangs out with like-minded friends. That's not a good way, man. You can't question your beliefs if you're hanging out with all the same people, you know? But the baby knows what he wants. Just wants to go see his brother or sister. He's got to figure everything out, man. Because you don't want to be separated. It's too scary. But I like the system here. You play as one Yoshi in one level, then you toss to another color. There are no differences with how the Yoshis play, but it's a little bit of a touch. I enjoy it. Nothing too spectacular, but it's a nice change of pace. It keeps you really visually interested, just like the levels. And now you're going to get a little bit of a tutorial. This game was revolutionary. Baby Mario falls off Yoshi's back. The countdown timer will begin. When it reaches 0, K-Max toadies will kidnap Baby Mario. The more stars you collect, the more... I like Yoshi's kind of turning his head like he's listening to this. I don't know why. I'm just giddy about this game. Oh shoot! Okay, you gotta grab Mario, like tongue and eggs. What about tongues and eggs? This game's... Yeah, this is the problem. Okay. Oh, wait. You see those guys? Those little toadies? If they collect Mario, you lose a life. So you don't want that to happen. That will happen if you go down to 0. So don't allow it. There we go. You can fly, too. It's one of the best things. Well, it's more hovering, because you can't fly indefinitely. Let's get out of here. Whoop. Now we're on to the actual game. Let's see what we can do. Make eggs, throw eggs. Makes sense. Alright, let's see what you have to say, sir. Whoop. Alrighty. Guess that makes no sense. I'll try throwing them. Alright. Whatever you say. Oh, cool! You can make eggs and throw them. I never would have guessed. This game's innovative. I like it. It's showing initiative. Gather 5 flowers for 1 up. They add to your point total. Ah, yes, the point system. They also add flowers to the gold ring. The point system is very important, especially in this run that I'm doing. There's a total of 100 points in all. You can get 10 points for each flower, leading to a total of 50. And 1 point for every red coin, which you'll see right here. Lots of them. And 1 point for every star, which you can get a maximum of 30. And a maximum of red coins will be 20. So that leads to 100 points in every level, and I'm going to be getting 100% on every level. And for some reason, you can't eat those, so you just gotta shoot them. Those piranha plants cannot be eaten, turned into eggs. Just gotta hit them with eggs. But yep, my plan here, get 100% in every level. And actually, it's very interesting that I note this, because I completely forgot. You can actually get a reward for doing such a thing in each world, which I will illustrate to you and maybe actually do something with. We'll see. No promises. Haven't done it yet. We'll figure it out. But there's a whole lot of stuff going on, so you'll have to forgive me. I'm getting very excited over little things when there's so much to talk about. Well, no! Okay, gotta catch Baby Mario when he's in the bubble. I'm just kind of freaking out, making sure I get all the red eggs. Dumping out my stupid eggs. Get out of here. But what's this? Ah, yes, this is a miracle egg regenerator. You can get as many eggs as you need, as long as you need 6, which is the maximum number of eggs you can hold. Very, very useful tool, that egg generator. Alrighty. Get some coins. You don't really need the coins, but every 100 coins you get a 1-up, as if you didn't know that. If you can collect something in a game, and you get 100 of it, usually you get a 1-up. I'm just saying. I think that's 3 flowers, though, so that's a good start. Get out of here. You don't have to eat the bad guys. You can spit them out into other bad guys to knock them out. You don't always have to do that, though. And see, these tubes, where they spit enemies out, usually just act as a way for you to get some extra eggs if you need them. Oh, I forgot to mention about the stars. I'm telling you, man, I'm going too fast with this game. The stars act as kind of a recovery period for Baby Mario. You have that many seconds. If it goes all the way down to 10, it'll regenerate itself as long as you have Baby Mario in your possession back up to 10, but it will not go any higher than that. So, if you get it up to 30, just be real careful, because if you want a perfect score, you better keep it at 30. We got all the eggs? I think we do. Alrighty, up here. And get up top, get a couple, and you hear that little chime, that means you got all the red coins. So good job! And you see all these coins would usually be stars, but since we've already got the maximum 30, they turn into coins. And now, a gold ring roulette, you might get a bonus game, which I did not. If you land on a flower, you get a bonus game, but I didn't, so whatever. But let's see here. 30 stars, 20 coins, and 5 flowers. Not bad, but it's only the first level, so don't get too proud yet. We're not out of the woods by a long shot. And that's why we have to keep pushing onwards to the second level. I believe it's Watch Out Below. Watch out for Chomp Rock. No, it's Watch Out Below. There we go. And you'll see some signs telling us to watch out for these giant chomp rocks. Yeah, back off, back off, back off. Okay, just duck and just hide forever, Yoshi. These things are too scary. Run away. No! Oh, goodness. Okay, okay, just stand back. Alright, now we can... He's trying to eat you. We're crushing you. Okay, okay. Get some stars and get out of here. Goodness. And what's this? Middle ring. If I were to lose a life, I can continue right there, but it also gives me 10 stars, and it'll turn any enemies on screen into stars. And there's all my, oh, kind of shoot this clay, and you get access to things you never thought possible, like some more eggs, which I'll get one, head out. Now, we're going to traverse these caverns, or, I don't know, ascend to the top of them. There aren't that many red coins in this area, not until we get to another part. There's a lot of little gimmicks in this game, but they all mesh together very well. Such as this gimmick, the helicopter. Yoshi turns into a giant helicopter, but that's not the only vehicle, I promise. There'll be more. It's not really necessary, but it's fun, so who cares? I like it. Get the flower, these 2 red coins, and you might not be able to tell unless you've played this very much or you have some knowledge, but the red coins do emit kind of a different glow than the normal coins. They're a little darker in color. You can kind of notice if you're paying attention, but I don't know. If you're not worried about 100%ing the levels, then don't worry about it. But I've rarely been able to ever get everything in one helicopter run. I don't know if you can. Probably could, but I usually just lose on purpose, so I can make sure to get these red coins on top. Whoop. 1, 2, 3. They're very tricky to get if you don't have the helicopter, but I know you can get at least 2 of them. The third one I've never been able to get without it, though. And before we leave, 2 more. Down the pipes. Alright, shoot this question mark block, get a flower, and a 1-up Shy Guy, which they will disappear if you leave them to just sit there or whatever. We're gonna leave now, because this is horrible. We'll get a couple coins, and then we have to go. This is too scary, and I'm not gonna tolerate it any longer. Light Blue Yoshi is up next, though. He's one of my favorites, and we got a bonus game! Hooray! Let's see what we can do. There are lots of different types of bonus games, and they're all very, very fun. Not easy. Some involve gambling, but whatever. We'll figure it out. Ooh, flip cards is one of my favorites. Okay. This one's not easy to do. But you point and click, and you might get some items, but you don't want to get K-Mac. I usually get K-Mac, but like... Alright, well, never mind. Okay. Whatever. The trick there is that if you don't get K-Mac, you get all the items and you get a 10 free life coin or card or something. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But there's a trick to that thing. Those things with the piranha plants, and I'm gonna do it. Just a second. I'm gonna ignore all this, but this is a trick. You jump in the air and you press down and you crush stuff, and you can do it to break those big cardboard boxes. They have a bunch of stars in them and stuff, and we're gonna eat all these guys. Get a couple eggs. And there's a free life up by that piranha plant. I don't know. I'll think about getting it. Doesn't really matter. I don't think I'm gonna do that. It's really not necessary. But you just have to shoot all the piranha plants and whatever. I don't feel like getting it. Doesn't matter. But this underground music, I like it. It's okay. It's not my favorite music in the game. Everyone really seems to love the music in this game, but like when I played it again, I noticed like I wasn't feeling it so much, and I felt bad because I mean I know this music is very, very good. It just wasn't my thing while playing it. I guess I had to play it quite a bit. And you'll have to apologize for the lag. I don't know why, but this game is giving me significant amounts of lag. And you see up there, there's a door with a keyhole in it. How are we to open that? You must be inquisitive. The truth will become clear to you, my friends. Shoot! Come here, baby. There we go. Hopefully we'll get some start. No, 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 no. Okay. And can we? Oh yes, that's another cool trick. Is that if you jump onto an enemy and you start to fly upwards, if you had bounced off of an enemy's head, you will bounce much higher than you normally would have. And there's the key! That's the answer, man! That's how you open those doors, with the keys. I know it sounds strange, but I will show you. You will bear witness to understanding just how keys work, brother. Alright. Gonna crush this just in case, because sometimes there's red coins when you stomp those all the way down. Sometimes there are, sometimes there aren't. But we're gonna open this up. And this is throwing balloons. You're gonna do it with this bandit here. What you do is you, it's kind of like hot potato, but you have to type in the buttons that it shows you, and I always forget where I mapped my buttons on the laptop, so I just kind of don't do well. But, I mean, I'll try. I'll see what I can do. Shoot. Okay, well, at least I remember what A is. I'm just trying to figure out where I put B. And, I mean, sometimes you can just kind of keep the balloon for a while, and it'll eventually get big enough where you can throw it to him and it'll just pop on him, but I'm not great at timing that, so... shoot! See, I never remember where I put anything. I've forgotten where I put A. I think it was, like... whatever, it doesn't matter. Because obviously I'm not gonna put... Whatever. Whatever. Doesn't matter. You just get an item or a free life for winning those, and they're not necessary. But they're fun. It's fun to try. I'm just very terrible at those. I can cut those if you... like, if I... depending on the game, I could cut whichever games I've already been in, because there's a lot of those doors with keys. But, oh, alright. Here's something coming up soon. It's not this lovely flower, which I will be getting. I'm gonna cut something here, and I'll show it to you at the very, very end of the video, but I had an unfortunate mishap. But before we get to that, I know there's something here. Not there. I like the little bit, the podlings will kind of hatch into those other things, and if you eat the pods, they don't turn into eggs. He just licks his lips. Oh boy, it's a secret area! With a bunch of coins. Usually, these are not necessary to getting 100%. There are a few, though, that absolutely are. They'll have red coins in them or something, and whatever. I don't really need that many coins. Okay, but I'm gonna cut pretty quick here. But you see the flower, and there are a couple red coins up there. You gotta move the boulder to get them. And it took me a little bit of time to do that, so just gonna cut to when I was able to successfully do it. Sort of. There we go. There we go. There's all the red coins, there's the flower. You'll see at the very end, but I'm not trying to fib with you. I didn't save state or anything. I just put it at the end. You know, oh shoot. That's not good. Okay, here's another trick. If you lose your stars and you shoot an egg, well, we'll explain that later. No, well, let's just explain it now. If you shoot an egg and it recoils, it'll turn red, and if it hits something, it'll produce 2 stars, which you can collect, which is good, because I didn't want to go back into the level to get some stars, because that would have been obnoxious. So thankfully, we were able to get 100%. Congratulations to me, and to you for watching me succeed. I don't know. Oh, good, another chance at flipping cards. Alright, let's see if I get K-Mac again, first try. Whatever, 20 stars. That's pretty self-explanatory. Now, the toadies don't do anything wrong. They just are like, they don't give you anything, but they're better than K-Mac, obviously. Should I do this one, or... okay. I'm thinking that green one... never mind. I really should just start quitting while I'm ahead, because it's not working out too well for me. You might notice this stage I'm on now looks a little different on the menu screen. That's because this is a fort. Every 4 levels there's a fort, every other 4 levels there's a castle, and I'm going to dump out our eggs so I can show you what the yellow eggs here do. produce a coin, much like the red eggs produce a star, which is plenty fun, but it's not entirely that necessary. Whatever the case. Whoop! Like that mode 7, really do. At least I think that's mode 7. I don't know, I'm not a doctor. But there's a special thing here. You can break this brick, but get a bunch of coins. I'm not gonna do that though. I don't have any interest in getting coins. I really don't care about coins that much. It's unnecessary. But if you kill these guys here, whoopsie. If you kill Burt the Bashful, well, I don't think these are Burt the Bashful. Burt the Bashful is a specific one of those fellas. They're all bashful. They will produce 3 stars, no more, no less. And here's another opening. I'm not gonna go in them though. You can also ground pound them, but it's sometimes a little more trouble than it's worth. Whoop! There we go. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention. You might notice when Mario is knocked off of Yoshi's back, he makes a very crying sound, because he's a baby. And babies sometimes cry. Well, a lot of people don't care for that, and I really can't disagree with them. It's a little annoying, but he's a baby. I mean, if you've ever been around a baby, and they're afraid and they're trapped in bubbles, I mean, they tend to cry a little bit. It could be worse, you know? I mean, I assume it could be worse. I mean, I don't know that for a fact. And there's a couple red coins there. 2 more. And I'm going to put this teeter-totter a little bit up. But you want to put it down. Well, get all the way up here. Get this flower. Don't miss it. And this one. Yep. Push that teeter-totter down a bit. Get up here. And we're on our way. Whoop. And you could get on this little pinwheel thing, but don't worry about it. It's really unnecessary. You might notice... Whoa! Did you see that thing? We're staying away from that thing for a little bit. This key. Chimney smokes! I think he's got huge eyebrows. I thought I had big eyebrows, and good lord. Well, I do, but that guy's got big eyebrows too. Like blood brothers. Brow brothers. I don't know how that works. It doesn't matter. But anyways, I'm gonna put some eggs out here. Oh no, more of these guys. Now, well, I don't want to go in this door, but you should. It's a good idea to do that. Get all these piranha plants. Well, why would I do that? It doesn't even seem necessary. No, it doesn't at first. But you get this flower. How would you have known to do that if you hadn't tried? See, this game's rewarding you for being courageous and trying things that you might not have tried before. It's a good life lesson. Boy. This last room, let me see here. That's 6 stars, and then you get 10 from this, and then this is another one. This would have been another 5 stars, so that's like, good lord. Why do they have so many stars in that last room? I don't think you could have... They really wanted to prep you for this boss fight, I guess. But how's this a boss fight? It's just K-Mac and one of those enemies. You'll see. Oh, you'll see. I promise. Uh-oh. Oh, he's glowing. Goodness gracious. That's a little too big for my taste. You're gonna want to duck down here so he cannot step on you. He can still land on you if you shoot him from a different angle, because if you shoot him from a certain angle, he will land on you, and you can't give him any stars anymore. You'd have to try really hard to get stars, so be careful. But you'll notice he's kind of like losing his trousers, I guess. I don't know, man. But something I really have to commend them on here is that... Oh, shoot! Okay, stay down. Whoa. Alright, one more time. Whoa! Okay. Is that it? Is he done? He got so embarrassed because he lost his pants that he exploded. That is the first time I've ever played a game where you can embarrass a boss to death. That's really great. But I wanted to say the sense of scale, like Burt the Bashful is enormous. You really feel like you're fighting something completely out of your league, and it's incredible. But that's all for now. If you'd like to stick around and watch my pitiful attempt at moving that Chomp rock, you can go ahead, but I'm heading out.